Welcome to Good Mythical More. I have a feeling that the crew is trying to get us into hot water with our families, maybe each other. And we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna navigate this successfully.
We know how to get through hot water.
And this is going to make our relationship stronger as Stevie presents us with would you rather scenarios that we have to carry out for the rest of the year.
But first, we gotta give our quarterly report on our new business that we're operating. Wiggity, 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 wigs.
We hereby call to order the quarterly meeting of wiggity, 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 wigs.
Wow, you got it, you got all of them.
And
that's really the hardest part about wiggity, 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 wigs.
We're gliggity, 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 glad to report that properties are
down.
Oh.
I'm sorry, and it's all about the packaging. You know, we did not realize that we had to pay per letter for all of the graphics. And so we're actually thinking about becoming. This is the thing. We're really experimenting with a new name for the company, which is Wiggity, 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 Wigs.
Yeah, a little shorter.
Wiggity, 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 wigs.
We're thinking about going
wiggity,
with...
Wiggity, wiggity, wigs.
Wiggity, wiggity, wigs is what we're thinking about going with.
We think we may eventually be able to work our way down to wiggity wigs.
And then if it really comes down to it, then we could, if we have to.
Yep, we'll just be...
You know, subject to the board approval, we could just be wiggity.
Wigs.
Nope. We're not in agreement on that.
That's what the holdup is we can't really come to an agreement on it.
Right.
Because I think we should be wigs because that's what we sell. If we're just wiggity, we could be anything.
Wiggities. We'll put it to vote. Thanks for trusting us.
See you next quarter.
Wow. Wouldn't it be crazy if we actually ran a business?
Yeah.
That would be insane.
These guys have no business running a business.
Yeah, don't put these guys in charge of anything.
Well, do you want to start with the, previously teased big would you rather question of switching wives or kids for the year? Or do you want to ease into things?
Ease.
Let's ease into it.
Okay.
Ease.
That's a loaded question.
Would you rather not get a haircut all year or not clip your nails all year?
Well, you know what? I trimmed my toenails this morning.
Oh, good. You know what? I was going to say something.
Yeah, just feeling a little...
You seem a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
Your feet were moving real fast.
Yeah. I didn't know if I had time to do it, but I was like...
Did you look at him and they were like, they need a trim?
Yeah.
That happens to me sometimes.
Yeah. So, as often as I trim my nails, I think I might be good the rest of the year.
No, the rest of the year? No, you would.
No, you're right, Red. That was hyperbole.
Well, obviously the answer for me is super easy. If I let my hair grow, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But you would go through quite a few stages. You like that year that I grew my hair out, and boy, I look back at those episodes and I'm like, whoa, a little doughboy that had a little doughboy thing for a while,
like this.
It was just
But that was during the pandemic.
Nobody cared.
You really hid a lot of the transition during the pandemic.
Yeah,
you started it before the pandemic.
I did start it before the pandemic, and the pandemic really kept it going.
Made it easy. You think you'll ever go back?
I'll never go back to my previous haircut. But
having really long hair and short
I
nails.
don't think I'll have long hair forever. This is a conversation that Jesse and I have. I guess I might be having it with Christy next year, spending the year.
No, it would be the rest of this year.
But in watching, I'm still catching up on the bear, and his hair is the Jeremy, what's his name? The texture of his hair and the amount of curl is very similar to mine, and he has basically the doughboy haircut.
Also the chin.
And he also has a little bit lack of a chin.
A little bit.
And I was talking to Jesse, I was like, you know what? I think if I go short, I think I would do that. Like it would be...
I can't picture that.
No, I had that for a while, and there's sometimes that I got it right, but the problem is that because I didn't cut it at all and I was just letting it go, it got into weird shapes. But I think if I got somebody who knows what they're doing, like Anna, to like shape it, I think it could work. So I'm saying it's not gonna happen anytime soon, but it could happen. Are you think you're ever gonna go super long?
No, but I would have to because I got to trim my nails. That drives me nuts.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts. It's one of the
I've
things I do before I
witnessed-
travel.
I've been with you more times when you've trimmed your nails than when you've cut your hair.
Me?
Yes. And I'll include biting your nails into the trimming your nails.
I know. Well, I like for you to be there for it.
Well, it's
If you don't want me to keep calling you in for it, I won't do it.
let me see your hands right now.
I'm actually.
So-
I'm almost due.
So there's different kinds of people, and you are the kind of person I've noticed that you don't like any white to show on the nails at all, right? Like you usually it's all pink,
Yeah.
and I usually have a little strip. See, this is more. You wouldn't let this happen. See that? I got a strip of white. You wouldn't let that happen, right? It's too much. I feel like this is kind of the sweet spot though, because I feel like I could grab something.
Well, you
If I got into a fight,
You
I
play
could-
guitar.
No, if they get actually, you know what causes me to trim my nails? When I'm playing the guitar and my nail keeps getting caught, and I actually don't like my nails to hit the strings because that's not how I learned.
Okay.
That's how I'm getting my little wake up call.
I used to bite my nails, and then something about my mouth or my teeth changed, and I don't bite my nails anymore.
Your mouth changed.
I still bite around my nails, the flesh
Yeah,
sometimes.
I don't like to hear that.
But yeah, I don't bite my nails, my proper nails anymore because my anatomy doesn't let me do it.
Oh, you could probably do it if you had to. If you were, stranded,
Yeah.
you'd figure it out.
I won't
this
call
one's
you
easy.
anymore, Stevie.
This one's easy.
That one's easy. We spent way too much time on something.
Give us a hard one.
Would you rather have your eyes closed in every photo you take this year, or sweat through your shirt every time you sneeze this year?
Okay.
Sweat through your shirt.
You have to
every-
I think they
don't
mean
sneeze
like
enough.
armpit stains, sweat, like visible sweat
Yeah,
situation.
that's not a great thing.
But you have to think about if it was just photos of my life. Yeah, I'm fine with eyes closed. But
Because then you could look back and
We
be
get a-
like, oh yeah, that was 2024 because your eyes are closed.
But it's not just photos of our lives, Link. It's merch photos. It's promo photos.
Thumbnail.
It's red carpet photos. It's every thumbnail.
thumbnail. I think what I would do is I would paint or maybe permanently tattoo. It's only a year. I would paint eyes on my eyelids.
I can look super excited with my eyes
Loophole.
closed. I think I can do it for thumbnails. People click on that.
Because your mouth is more of a...
You got to compensate with other orifices.
You know what, Chappie? Let's make that...
Can this be the thumbnail for
That's
this
the
episode?
thumbnail on this episode. Is that.
Clicks, clicks, clicks.
I think I would go... I don't like to sweat.
Just
I
wear
would go.
dark.
I
wear
would.
dark.
I would go with the closed eyes, and I would paint. I have the loophole. Next one.
Would you rather switch wives or switch kids for the whole year? I think we're there now. I think we warmed up.
I think I prefer your kids.
I don't want to crap talk your kids.
I mean, at this point, it would be switching Lando and Shepard. Let's just.
I'm not. I don't know if I'm willing to give.
Let's
up
explore
kids.
that. Lando is a delight. I mean, I love Shepard. He's wonderful.
I know,
He's
Lando.
a little bit too much like me when I was like.
Yep.
Shepard is a teen dude, 15-year-old, whatever he is.
He's a
you know,
handful.
he's hard to get up. He's hard to get out of the house. It's hard to get him to do stuff. His room smells. Lando is a delightful,
Isn't he one
talented
of the,
young
isn't-
man.
I mean, I can't take credit for it, but he's
you
one of the
know,
best people I know.
You do something for Lando. He expresses appreciation.
Yeah.
He's a little artist.
He's thoughtful.
And in fact, I completely outside of this, if you would like to switch our last two children,
You-
I'd be up for it.
You know what he does now?
What?
He cooks for us.
Oh, see, exactly.
He cooks.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about just like a grilled cheese. The dude is making like I don't know, like shrimp fried rice in a wok. And he's making udon noodles. He's really into Asian cuisine, and he's
Yeah.
making all types of stuff. Like the mushrooms this guy employs in his culinary delights are just keeps me guessing.
I will say, I'm a little suspicious of him because I feel like he may be working up to do something real bad.
Right. Like for Russia?
Yeah, he might be working for somebody else. He might be overdoing it, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
He's
overcompensating for how much he's going to ruin your life later. But you know, I'll take him right now.
He's the best. You know, your wife seems great.
Yep. As yours.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We both seem to have great wives.
But I think that we both agree that we're better matches for our wives than for each other's wives.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you and Christy don't clash. Me and Jesse, we clash like in a brother sister kind of way. And it's you know, we've learned to make it
what's your take on that?
Playful. I think we've learned to make it a playful part of our relationship.
So it's not very playful.
So it's not tension, usually, sometimes. But yeah, she couldn't be married to me, and I couldn't be married to her.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad it goes both ways.
But I think you and Christy would do okay.
I think,
but just okay.
Yeah, just okay.
I mean, there's a whole podcast here.
Right. Yeah.
So. But
I'm pretty easy to get along with, and I don't
want to throw Shepard under the bus, but like, this is a tough decision for me. It seems like I'm the one who's got it made all the way around. I mean, we both are good in a wife category, but like,
I want to be clear. I mean, I love the boy, and he's wonderful, and I expect great things of him.
I love him as a nephew who I see occasionally.
But he is a teen. He is
right.
He is a typical teen boy. And Lando is not. He's not typical.
We have two more, and they do come home a lot, and they have a lot of demands.
Yeah. I think,
and they leave and I'm not going to name names, but one of them leaves a wake of devastation in their path.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, if we had to switch Lily and Locke, I feel like it would be a little tit for tat. But I'll take Lincoln.
Right. Oh man, Lincoln's great too.
I'll take Lincoln. He doesn't seem to complain about anything. He also doesn't seem like he's going to do anything for me.
I think the wife swap would lead to a lot of personal growth for both of us.
Okay. Yeah, but more for you.
No. There's some things Christy hasn't told you. No. Yeah.
Christy and I get along. We have very similar tastes.
You both are like olives.
Both like olives. We could just sit around and eat olives every
night. It's like, I mean, there's like this baseline of happiness that you would definitely have together.
Yeah.
Like olives and cheese. Like
I can't think of. I mean, I can't think of anybody that I don't like. I can get along with pretty much anybody. And Christy is easy to get along with already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think this is gonna be much of a challenge for me. I think it could be a challenge for my wife.
You guys be eating your olives, just watching me and Jesse just try to survive each other.
Yeah.
like a Michael Jackson meme. Okay, so that's our answer. For personal growth reasons, I guess mostly in my category, and because I'm not giving up the negotiating power of Lando.
Your little chef son.
Right.
Okay.
We're swapping wives.
Well, really? We are?
Well, you each get to make your own.
Oh, I'm swapping children.
Yeah.
Well, how does that work?
Well, you know, none of this is actually going to happen.
Oh, okay.
No, we've decided. I think that's all that it requires.
That actually would be, that would be a good YouTube channel if we did decide for the rest of 2024 you were swapping wives.
Yeah.
Anyway, would you rather only listen to one song all year or only watch one episode of television all year?
Easy for me. Like, I could go television free today. Easy. This is so simple for me. Like, I'm shocked at how little need I have for television or movies. Like, I'm just and it's really happened over the past couple of years. I've replaced a lot of it with music.
It's when your mouth changed and you quit biting your nails.
Right. Right.
You couldn't.
I'm not getting that keratin.
You couldn't hold your mouth right and watch TV.
What would you choose?
I don't watch much television at all. I watch. Now, I do watch a lot of internet content. And I still do watch movies.
I think it has to. I think we're talking broadly here. We're talking anything in
screens or
in
music,
the broad television category. Yeah, streamers.
Oh yeah, I don't want to
YouTube.
So
I listen to a lot of music, but I listen to a lot of books and podcasts.
Yeah, you do.
And I don't want to stop that. Like that's my jam, and also jams like actual music. If it was an hour to hour, if it was a time comparison, listening versus watching, It would be like 80% listening, 20% watching.
Oh,
Easy.
no, but you have to go 100%, but it's fine.
Oh, it's easy.
Because here's what's going to happen. When I have my like clandestine meetings with Christy, I can tell her all about music, and then she can tell you, and she gets in bed that night and eats olives.
We're not eating olives in bed.
Well, I'll tell you what you are doing. Sleeping.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
That's it.
That's all we're doing. Yeah, just sleeping. That's all you're doing too.
Well, we got to base our relationship on something.
Yeah, sleeping together, but just sleeping.
Next question. Christy's going to tell you about music, and then Jesse's going to tell me about shows.
I want music.
Oh, you chose music? Yeah. Don't choose music. I can tell you about music.
Hold on, no.
I can't
It didn't you get one and I get one.
I'm just saying it would make it clean.
Being told about music is a lot different than, like, I'd rather be told about a TV show. Like, you can tell me.
Now, that's a would you rather for the ages.
You can tell me
Which
about
would
a
you
whole
rather
TV
be
show.
told about?
And then you're just like, if you're good at it, then I'm just listening to a story. But telling somebody about music,
Yeah.
that's BS, man.
Well, I know. But you're the one telling me about shows.
I'm not telling you anything. I'm just watching one episode of something. Well, that's the real question. What would you watch?
I'm sleeping with your wife and I'm having sex with mine.
You got... Not at my house.
We'll dig a tunnel between our houses. You won't know about it.
It's quite a tunnel. Okay,
With my
next.
with my fingernails.
Wait, hold on. You said he was gonna sleep with your wife, and you said not in my house.
No, he said he was going to sleep with my wife and have sex with his.
Oh, okay.
And I said, not in my house.
Yeah.
And I said in the tunnel.
In the tunnel. It's a sex tunnel.
This is what if
There's
you
music constantly playing, by the way.
Stevie, if you elected to not watch Good Mythical More and just have us tell you about it, this is what it would be like.
And then he said,
That's a whole other channel.
it's
Somebody
just
talking-
someone
just talking about Good Mythical More? It's one layer
More.
removed.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm kind of into that.
We are finally releasing a cookbook featuring fan favorite dishes from GMM and Mythical Kitchen, plus totally new original recipes. Pre-order now at mythical.com/cookbook.